This vault is called Gloria's Cruel Training, which tells the story of her tragic upbringing when her mother got too famous and married a busy manager type guy in the theater, and he made her send Gloria off to school.
All right.
Sad. It's very sad, isn't it?
Super sad, dude.
So it's kind of like the Peking opera, where they train kids from an early age with cruel training.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would have loved to have known that was the influence before I drew it.
Did all the drawings, yeah.
Just kidding,
Yeah.
bro. It's awesome.
I see in that first drawing, the windows do look like spooky eyes.
Yeah, see, look at those eyes
Creepy.
are all evil looking. I
Yeah.
mean, the windows.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
creepy.
very, and I would say it's very inspired by Oliver Twist, just like all
Yeah.
these orphan things are.
Is that like the saddest movie you've ever seen?
It's dude, it's actually uplifting. It's like slightly melancholy, but dude, it always gets me pumped. Like the jams get me really pumped and all of
Yeah, it's
Twist.
some good songs.
Just like the jams that Gloria sings.
Good bringing it back. So here we see now. I don't think it's very wise here that Gloria's mother is speeding away in the car, but there's obviously some regret on her face, and maybe she's regretting the fact that she's left her daughter alone with what appears to be a witch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She has a huge mouth, and it's full of jagged shark-like teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and,
And she has
curly boots.
like she has curly boots, which is a direct reference to the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah.
And she has a nose that looks like she could open a can with it.
I know.
Really scary lady.
Yeah, if you have a can opener head shaped teacher that you're leaving your kid with, maybe don't leave it.
Don't leave her there. No. And
she's having
and they're-
regrets for sure, though. She's obviously having
she's
regrets.
still leaving. She's still leaving.
That's fair.
And there appears to be a ghost inside the house looking out. Is that a ghost?
God, man, it could be a ghost of one of the kids.
Oh man.
Not a super
It's pretty
threatening
scary.
ghost. Let's be honest. That ghost might be her friend later.
And then her cruel training begins, and we see her and her classmates being whipped while they're performing some ballet, or maybe practicing for a live performance of a Flintstones musical. That's my guess, because they seem to be wearing Flintstones type clothes.
Right. This orphanage is all about Flintstones plays.
I mean, is that for Flintstones' like shirt that she has on? And then that's like Wilma has a kind of patch like that on her dress.
She
doesn't
does
she?
look like Wilma, dude.
Yeah.
It's you could already tell in this the kids are crying. Everyone's pretty weak, but Gloria's pretty strong, dude.
Yeah,
she's not
pretty
that
tough.
blunt.
Let's see if she gets broken. Okay, here she's. Now you have to admire the skill. She's playing the piano and whipping the children at the same time. And
Right.
it looks like she just whipped that one girl right in the face. That's incredibly violent.
Hey, man, that's what happens in orphanages, I think.
We're lucky
Back in
the
the day.
ratings board did not see this picture of an old lady whipping a young girl in the face.
But you know
Maybe
what?
she's just coming nearby.
There's no blood coming out, so I think that gets past some stuff, right? Isn't
Just
that a
tears
rule?
coming off. And the thing is that deep down you know that years later these girls would be happy that they were given a skill and taught to sing.
That's true. I'm sure they're all
Don't
pretty
you-
pumped. I wonder where what they're all doing now, all these kids.
And then they got whipped while they're watching a movie. That's my favorite one. That's the big punchline there, that they are just sitting in a chair and they're still getting whipped.
There's always
'Cause
one kid who, at the moment of being whipped, too, in all of these.
Yeah, like she whipped that one girl right on the tip of the nose. It looks like while she's watching a movie because she maybe wasn't comprehending it deeply enough.
Right. And they all...
She's whipping to improve comprehension.
Yeah, dude. Right.
Like she didn't think they were understanding deeply enough the movie about the ballerina, so that she was whipping them to
Yeah.
comprehend more,
Yeah. Understand it.
understand
this.
deeper, the
Understand this.
symbolism.
It's weird that she whipped that one, but Gloria isn't even looking at the movie, so she should
Yeah, I
get
mean,
whipped next.
she should really whip Gloria because she's not even paying attention. But Gloria looks like at this point she's not scared. She's more just sad for the teacher.
Yeah, she does look that way.
Yeah,
You're right.
she looks like she's just kind of really, is this what's wrong with you?
I know, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess that's a thing from Adam's Family on the right too. I just realized. So, and they're all like,
Totally.
and they all like the snap effect is very digital looking. I noticed it's all like maybe they're robots.
Did you
who
not
knows?
draw that? Did you draw that on the computer?
Yeah, I did that on the computer. That obviously was done in Photoshop.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
On the next slide, is she
Oh.
taking off or putting on that flower costume?
She's whipping her. I think she's whipping her to keep her head in the right spot so she can put the darn thing on.
Well, maybe in her defense, that's the only way to get ahead through that little ring is to just put it next to it and then just whip it through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe she's like really good at whipping. That like she whips a little bit here and there, like to move the head slightly so it's the exact right spot.
Yeah, maybe she's not really she's doesn't have complete control of her arms, but she's really good with her
Yeah,
whip.
that's true. Maybe it's just an extension of her hand, and she actually has a tender touch with the whip.
And then Gloria is just pouting and walking off. Maybe she almost looks sad that she's not being whipped.
Yeah, she most. You know what? Maybe she's
She
jealous
doesn't
that
get
she's not getting whipped as much as
yeah,
the other
she doesn't get
kids.
any of the whipping. But she gets the good parts. You can see in this next one, she gets the part of like Romeo and Juliet. She gets the Juliet part. Wait, what is this play about? This is like there's a dog in it. There's a
Huh.
dog, and then there's a guy with a sword, and he's
Mhm.
getting whipped.
Yeah.
And then there's a flower. Is this Shakespeare?
Yeah. It's one of those Shakespeare ones with dogs. The puppy flower one.
This is relevant to the game because there are dogs that chase you around that are little kids in dog costumes.
Right.
Do you think anyone noticed that those are little girls in dog costumes, or did they just think they were dogs
I think everyone knew exactly what the design was supposed to be.
because they were drawn so well?
Yeah, but dude, you know what I also noticed about this particular image is that like
Yeah.
Gloria was so jealous that she wasn't getting whipped as much that she started taking upon herself to whip the
Oh,
kids also with her own hair.
you think that's what she's doing with her hair? She's actually whipping that poor.
She's all, "I can be just like you, teacher."
She's internalized her tormentor and
I think so.
become her enemy. Like
And
a
this
whole
is,
new depth on Gloria I did not even realize.
yeah, that kid's getting it from two sides, dude. This is probably the
Yeah.
worst of all the slides.
Which is
Just
weird looking back on it because I know this is about. It's supposed to be Gloria's cruel training, but really all the other girls are getting whipped a lot more than Gloria. She's almost like Teacher's Pet. That would be what we should have called this one, Teacher's Pet.
yeah, I know. Teacher's pet, right? Because she gets the best role.
But maybe that was worse because she feels so guilty. She has all this guilt the rest of her life.
Yep, that's probably why
Uh,
she went a little bit different.
and that girl's saying like, at least you're not playing the dog. It was killing
Yeah.
my knees.